Hey guys, yo, what's up, what's up, what's up? This is Jason coming back at you with another Yu-Gi-Oh! Duel Links video. Today, I wanted to show you guys this deck that I put together. Like all the other decks that I've been playing and that I play on my channel are basically just cheap decks that are very good, that are not meta, because obviously in order to have a meta deck, you know which ones are your meta decks. If you watch the Duel Links meta, if you watch JT Dang, which I recommend you to watch YT Dang, he's awesome. He puts a lot of very good decks to play around with. And anyways, just this is an unpaid sponsoring, but whatever. So at this point, I am putting together this Paleozoic deck. I don't know why I haven't seen a lot of people playing this deck, because I think it's a very, very good deck. It's a very amazing deck. It's helping me a lot. Obviously, it deals with a lot of issues as far as getting your cars blown up and stuff like that. And a lot of it deals with a lot of trap cars on the back row and stuff like that. Why? Because Paleozoics, you know it very well now, that they activate, like if they are in the graveyard and somebody activates a trap car, it can be you or your opponent activates a trap card, you get to special summon that normal card from your graveyard. I am obviously running Wetlands. Guys, do not forget about Wetlands. And this is the reason why I probably haven't seen a lot of people running Wetlands with this deck, because I don't know if they understand. So I guess they do, but if you're running Paleozoic or Paleozoic deck, you must run Wetlands with that, just because it's very, very good. Again, this is a super rare card, but you should have two of them because they've been giving them away. So you should have two of them at this point. So it says, you know it, but I'm going to read it. I'm just going to go through this just for the new guys, and please, just for you guys, you can skip a little bit farther on into the video if you don't. I'm just going to explain a little bit. So all aqua type monsters, all aqua type water level 2 or lower monsters gain 1200 in attack, which means that these cards, like mostly your Paleozoic cards, so it says target one face up, your opponent control. This is why this one is the ultra rare, because you can put a face up, face down, a monster that your enemy controls face down. Once a chain, when a trap card is activated while this card is on your graveyard, special summon this card as a normal aqua type water level 2 with 1200 in attack. This card is not treated as a trap card. If summoned this way, this card is unaffected by monster effects, also banished when it leaves the field. And it says right here, all aqua type water level 2 or lower monsters. So all your Paleozoic monsters get the effect of your Wetlands, right? That is amazing. And all of your Paleozoic monsters also are unaffected by monster cards. So, which is very helpful with Avi Soldier, with Rosemary, with all these cards that, change your battle position of your monsters, or destroys your monsters, like Emperor Archfiend. These cards are literally unaffected by those effects. Again, I'm running one Witch Rider, just because Witch Rider can be special summoned by, tributing trap cards as well. And all, like most of your cards right here, are just trap cards. At least 70% of your deck is trap cards. So you can special summon, destroy all the back row for your of your opponent, if and just go ahead and destroy them. Running two Pathfinders, just because sometimes you don't come out with the Wetlands, and sometimes you come out with a lot of your trap cards. So you cannot have that extra space to be able to just summon, find your Wetlands, and then just be ready with your Paleozoic monsters. Again, that's what I'm choosing, Pathfinder. But you can there are two cards that are very good to bring. Two spell cards that are very, very good to bring field spells to the field or to your hand. Let me see real quick. You can replace them, like if you need that space for that summon. I guess what you can use, I know that it's over here somewhere, and please forgive me if I'm trying to find it real quick. So one of them. These cards can be obviously used instead of using your Pathfinder. That's one right there. So if your opponent controls a card on their field zone and you do not activate one field spell card from your deck, you can activate one pop-up per turn. So this is a quick spell. You can replace it for your Pathfinder if you want to, and the only requirement is that your opponent has to have a field spell, which it happens a lot. It happens very, very often. Same thing with your other spell card. It happens very often, but it's not as secure, I guess, as Pathfinder. Where are you? So that one is just in case that he actually has one field spell. You can go ahead and pop it and just pop your wetlands. It's a quick spell, which is very useful, very good. You can run it. Again, it's a normal card. You all should have it. But anyways, and this is the other one that you can replace it. Activate only when you open and special summons a monster. Select one field spell card from your deck and activate it. Actually, yeah, both of them are just straight up activation, and they're quick spells, so you can play it anytime at any point. So, I mean, they're good. You can replace them. They're normal cards, both of them. I'm sorry, the other one was a rare card, but this one is a normal card. But the only requirement is that your opponent has to special summon, which, like, if you think about it, it happens almost every duel. But again, that's the reason why I'm saying I'm running Pathfinder, because it's not 100% guaranteed that they're gonna do that. They can be running a deck, like, for example, I know nobody runs this thing, guys, but don't make fun of me. Ninjas, because I still run ninjas. I'm the only loser that is running ninjas right now. So ninjas, or well, actually archfiends have a lot of special summoning. But anyways, you understand my point. So that's the reason why I'm running Pathfinder. And obviously Submarine Frog, because it's another level 2 that gets boosted by your wetlands and also has piercing. So very, very good card. And obviously your Paleozoic. When I'm running one Spike Chill with Chain, just because they got 0 defense. So whenever they get put on defense by enemy controller or Windstorm, you can go ahead and activate that whenever they're trying to destroy it, so they actually take battle damage for that. And I explained it to you, just 2 of your Pakaya, just because sometimes when you don't have an extra trap card, an extra Paleozoic trap card in your hand, so to be able to tribute to draw 2 cards. So that's why I'm only running 2. I only recommend you to run 2. If you run 3, you might break very often. I'm running Tool and Cholia just because this one has also a very tough requirement, which is you need to basically target one banish card. If you don't have any banish cards, this card you cannot activate it. It's completely useless. So run 3 of your Eldonia, just because obviously it increases your the attack of a face-up monster you control, or you can use it to just put one like 500 on his monster, just so you be able to special summon one Paleozoic from your graveyard. You can use it whatever you want, but it's very useful because you can activate it anywhere, at any point in the duel. Same thing with Marilla. Basically, send one trap card from your deck. So it's very, very simple. It's a very good deck, very, very fun deck. Again, and I wanted to, guys, let you know something. So, and this is for some of you guys that you might have questions about the deck as well. So why you might ask yourself, so why isn't Starboy like Starboy on this deck? You might think about it, right? So this is the deal right here. And I just realized that, and I'm so stupid that I actually sent an email to Konami saying, "Hey Konami, why doesn't Starboy doesn't work with Paleozoics?" You gotta remember, guys, that Paleozoics, when you special summon them, they are unaffected by any monster on the, like, they're unaffected by monsters effects. So be careful. Any effect or any effect of a monster that you wanna use on your Paleozoics is not gonna work, because it says it right here. If summoned this way, this card is unaffected by monster effects. Also, banish it when it leaves the field. So, so a lot of people thinking, so why is Starboy not on this deck? because the Paleozoics are unaffected by monster effects, which counts for your Starboy. Anyways, guys, just Jason, stop talking and just put the replays to see if your deck actually works. I just want to know if your deck works or not. So okay, here it is. Here are your videos, so you know that my deck actually is working. Obviously, I am on platinum just because, man, I was worn out with a KC Cup. If for you guys that were asking where did you end up, I obviously went from stage 1 to stage 2. I completed stage 2, and I end up on the first 30,000. So no, not a lot of high hopes for me though. But again, I'm saying the meta. It was all about the meta, and I was hating Sylvans, even though my deck was straight, to actually go for Sylvans, but a lot of the people start changing on cards against Sylvans. It was a whole gamble thing. So, anyways, that's the reason why I end up on 30,000. But hey, it's not that bad. I think it's very good. I'm not the best. I don't actually have the time to be the best. Like, I actually did it probably like just not even an hour, man. I was just doing it casually. I've been playing this game casually. If I get myself into it, I know I can do a lot better. But it's still a lot of play, a lot of here and there. So that's the reason why I'm platinum right now. Like, I'm tired of playing PvP. So anyways, that's okay. That's fine. I don't want to talk about me. So he activates. He's playing with the Rummage. So this is a perfect hand right here. You draw your Wetlands, you draw your Frog, and you draw 2 trap cards. You draw 3 trap cards. So it's a perfect hand. I went ahead and activate Picaya effect. If I'm bushing it, I'm sorry. So I draw 2 more cards. He uses a Rummage. He's thinking that he targets my Frog, but he cannot target any other monster. Any of my Paleozoic monster with his Rosemary, because Rosemary it's a monster, and its effect it can be put on a Paleozoic. Paleozoic doesn't care about monsters effects. So there he goes. He doesn't know that. He goes and activates that. He sees that he couldn't change my card to defense mode, so he F'd up. He is getting life points like crazy, but at this point I'm not too worried because I'm gonna be able to special summon as quickly. But right now I didn't have the cards on my hand, and that's the reason why I'm telling you, just run 2 Picaya, because when you get that card on your hand, man, it's like, oh man, I break. Luckily, I got Marilla. I can special summon Elbonia, something like that. So now I got 2 24 beaters. He obviously go with Wild Disruption. I could have activated 1 Paleozoic from the graveyard, but at this point, if you activate 1 Paleozoic, you got only he won't take damage, because all your Paleozoics will be 0 in attack. So that's the reason why I did not activate it. I just let it through. He makes the mistake of activating Dark Core. He sends 1 card to the banish 1 card, because I was waiting for him to attack, because once Paleozoic's effect is that if they get destroyed, they actually get banished. So he actually vanishes, and I actually have my Linshoya and be able to bring 1 card, vanish card, and 1 card from the graveyard. And at that point, he's like, no, I quit. So it's just that effect of being able to just special summon monsters like crazy. At least special summon 2400 beaters like crazy. Obviously, if you run through somebody that is running a 3,000, like a 3,000 attack monster, let's say a Blue Eyes or a Red Eyes / Dragon or something. I know it's not a Red Eyes / Dragon. It's not a 3,000, but it's a 28. I guess it just goes to 3,000 when you attack the first turn. So obviously you're not gonna be able to go over that as easy. I mean, you got trap cards to be able to get attack points, but you can add in there a card that actually lets you kind of get up to the 3,300, 3,200, 3,100 attack points. So he's playing C Stealth attack right here. This is another good hand right there. I draw Canadia and also my wetlands. So I'm not afraid to put 3 face downs on the first turn because he doesn't have and on first turn, let's face it, he's not gonna have a straight flush or anything to destroy it, and if he do, I have my cards that can be activated at any point. So obviously he goes for Abyss Soldier. I put a face down since my monsters are not affected by monsters effects. So I don't have, I'm not worried about Abyss Soldier because even if he sends 1 card from his hand, he's not gonna be able to target any of my Paleozoics. I mean, he will be able to target it, but it's not gonna work. At this point, he activates Windstorm. This is when you activate your Paleozoics from your graveyard. But remember that since this is Windstorm, you're gonna put him in defense mode. Marella, defense mode, everything else goes to defense, and he goes to attack. At this point, that's it. He puts Ocean. He goes to face down, but at this point, if he did not put a trap card or spell card in the back row, he's done. This turn, he's done. I just go with Canadian, and then he goes to search for 1 Citadel Well, which is too late at this point. He's got 2,800. He thinks he's gonna survive, but no. You got Eldonia back there, man. And I waited until damage step to activate Eldonia. So if he has a Sphere Bola or anything on his hand, which I don't think he do. But anyways, 3,100 to the face plus the 200 from Chain Reaction. So there you go. Now we're gonna go against a meta deck. Well, let's consider a meta just because it's fairly good. It's fairly good, even though a meta like this, like Amazonas is gonna die against 3-star Ladybug or you name it, or against against Plasma. He will die just because their effects are completely negated. But it's a meta deck. I can say it's a meta deck. It's got a lot of tricky cards like Amazon Source Woman, which you take damage if you attack it in face up attack position at any point. But anyways, and he's using Holy Guard, so holy shit. But anyways, I have my Witch Rider in my hand. I know that first hand right there, like as soon as my turn starts, I know that's the assault, the Amazon Assault, I think it's called. That trap card, that vanishes cards, just because he's waiting to activate it when I start attacking. So at that point, I'm like not even worried because I can summon as many monsters as I can. Wetlands, and we're getting ready. So he goes for that because he wants to start destroying my back row. I use Canadia to put that thing face down again, and Marilla. And then we bring Canadia back to the field. Amazing, amazing. 2,400 beater. First turn. No gimmicks. No hassles. So there you go. The frog. And at this point, since he activates, because I knew that was gonna happen, so I know I'm gonna get all my cards banished. So I'm gonna start just popping those monsters from the graveyard. And remember that the frog actually has piercing. So whatever he takes, and I know that it's 700 already, 700 in defense. So whatever he takes, he's gonna take it straight through his life points. And right here, I got Eldonia, which it increases the attack by 500. So I'm gonna go that to damage, all the way to damage step. 2,900, 22 to the face, banished, that's fine. Same thing, Canadian, banished, that's fine. And there he takes 224 to the face. So there you go. It wasn't that hard. It was very good. I got my Witch Rider in my hand, but what are you gonna do? Anyways, guys, I hope you like the video. Sorry, guys, if I haven't been able to upload as many videos. Right now, I'm just tired of playing tell you the truth, I'm just tired of playing PvP. It hurt me, it wore me down. It actually did wear me down. I'm gonna show you one real quick. It actually wore me down playing Kaiba Cup, KC Cup, just because it's a lot of dueling, man. And I don't got a lot of time to be able to be playing like I got a life, right? You got work, you got family, you got everything. So, and you got a girlfriend, you got a wife or whatever. You don't have time to spend on this. So like that's fine. You know, whatever I end up, and I accomplish myself. I feel accomplished just by the fact that I'm making these videos. You guys are looking at the videos, you're enjoying it. You got, you know, for a lot of you guys that don't, have a very how would you call it? A lot of money that can spend on a game. I'm glad to be helping you guys out in order for you to be better at the game. I'm giving you tips here and there, and you know, help you guys move along with me. And that's all I want to do. This is all I want to do. I don't want to be the best. I don't want to be number one. And for some of you guys that have been thinking, hey, is Duel Links dying? I don't feel like it's dying. Just Sylvans came around, and I'm gonna say it like this: Sylvans came around and fucked the whole thing up. But it doesn't mean that it's dying. It's gonna be very hard from now on just to be able to have a good duel that requires you thinking in it. But you gotta deal with it, right? So this is a deck that I saw from somebody. Well, somebody used it on me. It's basically kills in one turn. So you use your Silent Magish, use Wonder One, target that Silent Magish, then use your level modular. He takes 2 cards. I use Magic Stone again. Because I wanna bring my Wonder One. I'm gonna throw the Wonder One. The trick on this deck is this card right here. Restructure Revolution, just because it's gonna make a big damage on one turn. So there you go. I'm gonna just let you watch the video. So I use another one, bring again Salvage, do the same thing, Wonder One, another one. Lucky enough, I can bring it once more, Wonder One, take 2 more cards, just to be able to, because this card right here, Magical Stone Excavation, you have to send 2 cards to get back your Restructure Revolution. He's gonna take 2200 to the face, bring that thing back, and reuse it again. Poof. That beautiful. 1 turn kill. Not fun, not interactive or anything like that, because that wasn't interactive. And this one right here too. And I use this against, oh no, is it the same deck? I don't think it's the same deck. I just wanted to show you guys that deck real quick. I'm not gonna show you the deck list because you already saw all the cards in there, and it doesn't work very often. It works here and there. You'll break. So you can use dual standby with Thea to have that, to be able to do it. Let's see, I think I'm using the same deck for this. Let's see real quick. Early boost, dual standby. Oh no, this gotta be a different deck. Yeah, this is the Archfiend deck. Obviously, this deck, like I explained to you guys before, this deck is not cheap. So, Archfiend, Emperor, but that was a bad thing to do, because now he's got a 300 beater that he cannot get rid of. Cavalry, 300. Sacrifice those 2. Call of the Archfiend. Boom, that's it. He's done. Alright guys, I hope you enjoy the videos, guys. I hope you enjoy your time, and I'm hoping I'm not taking too much time of you guys. Hey guys, have a great day. I hope you put this deck together, and you enjoy it. Have a great day. Bye.